Today we're taking a look at the 2021 Volkswagen Atlas. Alright guys, so let's start with a quick walk around on the Atlas. And this is the R-Line package, so that's gonna give you different bumpers there you can see, and the wheels are blacked out and the roof rails blacked out as well. Looking really good in this platinum gray metallic color. Let me show you what else you get with the R-Line package. This steering wheel, which is really nice. We have the new R-Line badge and the new upgraded Volkswagen emblem. Let's go back to the exterior because I want to show you guys the upgraded headlight design. It's more rounded than before, was a little bit more square, which I really liked, but this still looks really good and a little bit more modern. Side profile of the Atlas looks really good, especially with the tinted windows, the blacked out wheels, looks pretty sporty. And on the back, we have the upgraded taillights, as well as some chrome trims there. They're not real exhausts, but at least they're trying to make it look a little bit more sporty. All right, as far as the interior, I want to start on the back because it's a really nice place to be. Look at how much space you have here. I'm gonna have a seat and you'll see how much knee room I have. It's unreal. It's super spacious, especially with the panoramic moonroof there. A really comfortable place to be, and we have the captain chairs here, which are super comfy, and you can move them also from here and tilt them quite a bit. Yeah, so it's honestly very, very comfortable. All right, this is where you're gonna find your AC controls. This is a digital screen and it works very well, looks good. And then we'll find some charging ports here, as well as a 115-volt outlet. Now, if we move the seat and we go to the third row, you guys will see that it's really comfortable. And check this out. Look at how much legroom I have also. Now, the seat is moved a little bit, but pretty sure that you can fit 4 adults here and they're gonna be really happy, even if it's a long trip. Now, here we have some cup holders on the side and storage space, a little bit more there. Let's check the trunk space. And even with the third row up, it still gives you a fair amount of room. Honestly, it's not that bad. And if you need to use more cargo room, you can always fold the seats from here. They fold pretty much flat. Same thing with the captain chairs. You can fold them flat as well. Let me show you. So from here, when you pull, push, and there you go. So yeah, if you're not carrying passengers, you can fold all the seats here and basically go camping. It's super, super roomy. All right guys, so let's hop inside the Atlas so I can show you the interior also here, and let's start it up. We have, again, the super nice steering wheel with the perforated leather. This wheel feels great on the hands, and we have the upgraded R-Line badge. Now, this one doesn't have the digital dashboard. That's something that you're gonna miss unless you go with the higher trims, but it gets the job done, and you do get some information here on the center screen, which actually has pretty decent graphics, as you can see. On the doors, we have some storage space here, all your window controls and your side mirrors. Some contrast stitching here with leather. My only complaint with the interior is this trim. I don't really like this trim. It looks very cheap. So that's gonna be my main complaint with the interior. All right, so let me show you the head unit real quick. And let's check out the backup camera, which it's really good size and the quality is good. And you also get a top of the view angle from the rear. So that's pretty useful, as you can see here. Let's try to move. We have the sensors, and then that top of view camera, it really helps. Now you do have Apple CarPlay also, so you can plug in your phone. Now moving down here, we have heated seats. So you have 3 different levels, and this is gonna be the AC controls. Here we have some charging ports, as well as a 12-volt. The shift knob is your standard Volkswagen shift knob, but it does have leather and contrast stitching, so it looks pretty cool. Now we have some good size cup holders there, and then the armrest, which also has contrast stitching, has a lot of room inside. See, it's pretty deep, and you even have an additional charging port, so that's pretty cool. All right guys, time to take the Atlas for a drive. Now, to me personally, I'm not used to driving bigger SUVs, and this one, you know, you see the hood up front and it's pretty big, so I feel like it would take a little bit of time for me to get used to. One of the first things that I noticed is that the gas pedal is pretty sensitive, so you only need to give it a little bit of gas when you're at the dead stop. That's a good thing because it's gonna avoid the car feeling sluggish since it's a big SUV. Now we're driving here through some bumps. The ride quality is very comfortable. I wouldn't say it's as comfortable as something like a minivan. Just to give you guys a reference, you know that feel that a minivan gives you, the weight of the car and the way it just cruises? This feels a little bit more sporty, if you will, so you do feel the road a little bit more. Visibility is pretty good on the Atlas. If you go with the cross port, it's gonna be a little bit more reduced out the back. All around, it's pretty easy to maneuver. Now let's check the turning radius. And it's actually not bad. The steering is on the light side, which is good. Most people are not gonna want any heavy steering. All right, so the brakes are really good actually. They're pretty grabby. Now, let's do a quick acceleration. Yeah, it moves around really well. There's some wheel spin there. This is a front wheel drive, it's not the all wheel drive. It's not gonna surprise you with the speed, but it's not gonna disappoint. And the good thing is that when you drive around town, it doesn't feel sluggish. Now we're gonna take a turn, see how the car handles. It's pretty good actually. It's pretty composed for the size and the weight. Now let's talk about the seats. This one has lumbar support and they are powered. So you can adjust them in many different ways and they are pretty comfortable and they have good amount of bolstering. So I think this car makes a lot of sense if you get it all-wheel drive and then you can take it to the mountains, you can go camping, take it on a ski trip. That's where it would make sense to me. If you're gonna be doing a lot of city driving, I might just go with the 4-cylinder because obviously it will give you a much better fuel economy. Alright guys, so some final thoughts on the Atlas, and I think it's a really good package. To me, it would make more sense if you get it all-wheel drive and then again, you can go camping, stuff like that, because there's just so much room at the back. I wish the car would be a little bit more comfortable and have more of a solid feel to it. All around is good, I just would like them to refine it a little bit more. And when you go up to speed, you can hear wind noise also, and that's a common thing with Volkswagens. So just a few things that I wish they can refine a little bit better, but all around it's a really good value. The car looks great. Then the head unit works very well, it's very intuitive. Let me know in the comments down below what are your favorite things about the Atlas. This is Seb with Turboids and we'll see you guys very soon.